Good morning, everybody. I am going to do some things this week that maybe are a little bit different. I am going to work to make sure that I come and sit and chat with you every morning so that we can just really chat. I have had some stuff on my mind, and Jesus has really laid on my heart to come and tell just a little bit of our story this week as we lead into our taste tour. And as I have been meeting with people here locally, a lot of us women have been just really realizing that as entrepreneurs, hey buddy, love you, we struggle, and there's a lot of struggle in this world, and we kind of forget that there's other people out there that are struggling with us. So this is going to get kind of personal for a minute, and I'm going to try not to take up a lot of you guys' time, but I wanted to start this morning sharing a bit of our story and what brought us to Silverdale, because I know there's a lot of people that have asked us about it. So first I'm going to start with our journey to the church, and that's really what we're going to talk about today, a little bit of our CF journey too. So in 2016, Philip and I were in a pretty bad place, and I've shared that not so publicly, but we were just in a very trying time in our marriage and in our just what was happening. And a friend invited us to go to Silverdale, and Pastor Tony was preaching on the gods at war. So I highly recommend anybody who is struggling in their faith to get that book. And I will love you, buddy. My friend Jeff's on, and he's actually one of the ones that got us to go. So that's a whole nother story. But anyway, so we started going during that series, and it really challenged both of us to become stronger in our marriage, talking to each other, but then also stronger in our faith. And as that series ended, little buddy got really sick. He got really, really sick. He got a virus. It was about this time. And just a little side note, it's a little scary because he's kind of showing the same symptoms currently. He's kind of gone back and forth, and not near as bad as it was then, but just a little bit, it's a little scary currently. But anyway, little buddy got really sick, and he and I ended up being in Nashville for a 2-week hospital stay. And that was when things began to really change in our walk with Christ. We have always been believers. We have always worked very diligently to walk with God, but we were kind of getting strayed a little and not really putting everything first. And so in that hospital stay, Jesus really showed up for us. They told us Jacob wouldn't survive at what he was currently. He was at a 72% lung function, which is very, very, very low. He's currently at 110%, very low, that his lungs would not recover, and that we needed to get ready for our new normal. And we obviously believed in that moment, hey Jessica, that wasn't the truth, and our God was bigger. But I was also in a really fragile point with Jesus because I was taking baby steps of trusting him with my son and stopping to lose control, like giving up my control. And so Jacob and I prayed over him, and just really did not believe the doctors, and really rebuked anything that they said over him and his life at that point. And at one point I remember telling Dr. Brown, I said, you just watch. You just watch what happens. I understand that this is what your number's saying, but we know that our God is bigger. And the next lung function test, Jacob was up to 107. And in those moments, one, I don't believe my faith would have been as strong had we not started attending church at Silverdale. And two, I had learned to pray very big prayers over my son because of us going to Silverdale. So that's a little bit for today, but I just wanted to really reach out to you guys. Silverdale's doing a huge one-day push, and you can join me on November 3rd at UTC Arena and just come see what's really going on at Silverdale as a church. Now, throughout the week, I'm really going to talk about Silverdale as a community, Silverdale as a school, and then just really try to come to you and bring morning messages to kind of help you get through your day. So if you have a topic you want to talk about, drop me a comment below. But otherwise, you guys have a great Monday. And Mr. Jeff, get busy and work hard. We love you.